Hello, Aquarius. I'm going to be doing some mid-month tarot updates for December 2022. I'm going to be pulling from the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann, along with some other Oracle card decks. Let me shuffle your cards. This is for Aquarius. If you have Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising heavily in your chart, you identify with the sign of Aquarius, and this reading is for you. You are your own person, so please take it as it resonates. Let it land wherever it lands in your life, and use your own free will and good judgment to make decisions based on what you hear in this reading or any reading, because your life is your own. Wow, beautiful energy going on, Aquarius. Beautiful energy. I will let you know which oracle decks I'm pulling from as we address your cards. If you do not know who I am, Spirit Speaks Psychic Medium Heidi. That is me, the one and only. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Hold on. And right here on YouTube. Okay. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, feel free to do so that you never miss anything from me. I appreciate you guys tuning in. And I'm getting your card deck. Oh man, you got a lot going on, Aquarius. I will never reach out to you on any personal level. There are links in your description box in order to connect with me, and that is the valid way to do that. So always protect yourself. You've got a lot going on. So let's dive into your mid-month December here. What's going on? Temperance. Major Arcana card number 14, Temperance. I feel like you are learning to manage your emotions here, okay? Temperance is about things have happened, man. Do you see this guy? He's like kind of a little weathered, okay? Life has happened to him. He's kind of a little shabby in his clothes, but he is a working man here. But he has angel wings and a halo. He is weathering the storm, okay? And he's balancing the darkness and the light of this world, and it's not overwhelming to him at all. I feel like this is where you're at. You're learning to maneuver your emotions. You're learning to listen to your inner knowing. You're learning what to cut out of your life, what to keep in your life, how to follow your own path, not the path that others have put out for you, okay, but the path that you're being drawn into now, that you're leading yourself into now, that your spirit team is leading you into through your heart, through your soul, through your gut feelings. When you get a feeling like, oh man, I should stay away from that, or this is no good for me, listen to that. That is your soul speaking to you. You are a divine spark of the creator. And that is the creator wanting you to follow this path or stay away from that stuff. Okay. Take it as it resonates. How are you feeling about this? I feel like you're a little uncertain. Okay. This is Major Arcana card number 0, the Fool. Great card. Excellent card. But the Fool, it kind of doesn't know. Okay. The Fool is kind of like taking a risk, leaping off the edge of this cliff, but she's not scared. Do you see her? She is just falling into whatever life has to offer her because she knows that it's better than what's behind her. Okay. She knows that she's been through some things. You've been through some things, Aquarius, and you know that whatever's in front of you is going to be different. Why? Because you're making different moves now. You're choosing a new path now, a path that you feel is right for you, not the one that others say is right for you, but the one that you feel to be right for you on the inside, what you can live with. Okay. And you are divinely supported with this. You're not just falling into whatever. There's not like a nest of crocodiles down there. This is spirit catching you and allowing you to land right where you need to be on your beautiful life path blueprint. Others in your environment are feeling a little bit strong. Okay. This is Major Arcana card number 8, the Strength card. You have a lot of Major Arcanas here, others' perspective and others in your environment. Okay. The Strength. Okay. They're really holding it together right now. I feel like I said, you are learning to test the waters. You are learning what is right for you. And I feel like this is support in your environment in a lot of ways. And it's also other people kind of picking up the slack a little bit where you're not able to maneuver these waters. That's okay, because you will know who you can trust, who you can rely upon, and who you can't. All right. Some people have your back to the fullest, and it shows. It totally shows. And others may not. Okay. So making sure that you're listening to your inner knowing is definitely advisable here. That is the lesson right now, Aquarius. That is the lesson for you, is knowing what's right for you and what's not, knowing who you can trust and who you can't, knowing what is healthy for you and what's no longer working in your life. Okay. You're starting a whole new chapter. You're starting a whole new leaf. You're turning a whole new leaf, and it's going to be great. It really is. So what is your objective here? Knight of Wands. Now this is about enjoying life to the fullest, man. Doing what you want to do and thriving, growing. She's happy. I see the horse here. You might be moving. You might be considering to move to a new location or get a new job or something like this. But whatever it is, you want it to be good. You want it to be great. And as long as you follow your inner knowing, it will be. Spirit supports you on this mission. It's hard to make big changes. It's hard to forget who you've always been, the reputation you've always had, and decide who you want to be now in this now moment and move forward with that and not get sucked back into those same old whatevers that are going on in your life or have been in the past. I see that you want to shed that. I see that you want to shed that, and you're really being honest about what works and what doesn't. And that is really going to strengthen your resolve in the long run. Now, what might be a drawback or a holdup for you, Aquarius? Major Arcana card number 10, the Wheel. The cycles of life. Now, when we go through patterns in our lives, we go through ups and downs, okay? And do you see how these patterns, they kind of get smaller and smaller, right? And right now you're on top, another dark and light. You're deciding what to shed and what to keep, what patterns are working for me and what's not. But did you know that we go through this energetic spiral of lessons and challenges of being able to stand on our own 2 feet, make these decisions based on what is right for us? And if you don't understand the lesson, if you don't understand the challenge that you're overcoming, it's going to present itself again until you fully have a grasp of that. So making sure that you're feeling your feelings and not pushing them aside, that you're understanding that some things are good for you and some things are not. Some people are healthy for you, some people are not. Some places, some jobs, experiences, whatever this is, coping mechanisms, deciding, okay, I see that for what it is and I don't need it any longer. Okay, I've got chills on this right now. This can be a holdup. It's easy to fall back into those same cycles and same routines. But did you know that strength is on your side? People believe in you, Aquarius. People want you to succeed. The right people want you to succeed. Listen to their support, okay? And don't allow yourself to be drawn back into whatever hardships that you might be going through. Okay, if you have things presenting themselves to you that seem like, oh my god, I'm getting this problem, it's here again. How did you solve the problem last time? How did you go through that solution before? Maybe it wasn't quite exactly the way it needed to be handled, Aquarius. Okay, so you're seeing it again as a second chance, a second opportunity, or a third or a fourth or whatever this is for you. None of us are spring chickens. You know what I mean? We've all been through some things. This shows you've been through some things, but you want something new. You want something different. So you can't solve those same old problems in that same old way, because then you'll have the same old results. Okay. You got to think outside the box now. You got to think differently now. And I really feel like leaning on others who are more knowledgeable in some of these areas, who have some more experience, will help guide you through the turbulence. Okay, and this is your spirit team is coming through with taking a look at people that you admire. What are they doing right? Okay, watching other people who are succeeding in the areas of life that you want to be successful in. What are they doing? How can I do something like that? You're not imitating somebody, but you're following, you're taking a little bit of that knowledge and experience, you're holding it and making it your own, and you're utilizing it and implementing it in your day-to-day life now to get you to new places. New places aren't bad places. Okay, new places are just unknown yet. Okay, so you're deciding, how do I do this? I'm not sure how. How are those successful people doing this? That is a great indication from your spirit team. But what are some additional factors here? From the Kipper deck. Sorry, you're making me thirsty, Aquarius. From the Kipper deck, additional factors here that might be in play. False person, number 8. Now, 2 messages on this card. Take it as it resonates. Let it land where it lands. A false person could be somebody who wants to throw a wrench in your program because they don't want you to succeed. Okay. A false person might be someone in your ear saying, who are you to think you can do something new? Who are you to think you can achieve a different life when we're all stuck in this life? So, making sure that you're using your discernment, as this says, to see who are the winners, hanging with the winners and doing what the winners are doing, not being sucked back into people who aren't winning at the game of life in the ways that you want to be thriving and growing and succeeding. Okay. False person. Also, you can only uphold inauthentic for so long, Aquarius. Your heart has to be in it. You can't pretend to be somebody that you're not. You have to be who you are. Decide who you are, who you want to be, and take steps in that direction. Actions speak so much louder than words. You can't pretend to be a clown if you're not a clown. You can't pretend to be a dog if you're not a dog. You have to be who you are now. And if you want to be a clown, go to clown school. You know what I mean? If you want to be a lawyer, go to that school. Whatever this is that you want to be, learn to be that. You can't be a fake version of that and expect that to hold. All right. Learning from the mistakes of the past, not wearing a mask any longer. I see the mask here. I see how her face is covered. You can't wear a mask and expect to thrive in the ways that you want to thrive. You have to be that. You have to know that you can be that, and you can be anything you want to be, Aquarius. Don't belittle yourself. Don't fall back into the same old traps of, oh no, me, I'm only a small town Aquarius and I'll never make it to the big time. Then that is your belief. You never will. You have to think big, and you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in the image of the person that you want to be in life. Okay. Self reliance and self belief is coming through very strongly for you in this reading. Now, from my own oracle deck, what are your intentions and motives right here? Waiting. You're waiting for the right time. You're waiting to hear back some news. You're waiting for whatever reason, okay? You're like a stone on a beach, just waiting. And the miles between you and that thing feel huge, right? Whatever the life of your dreams that you're waiting for, it seems like it's endless, it's limitless. But I must tell you this, there's always a lesson in the wait. Who are you while you're waiting for things to happen for you? Are you somebody who's making it happen? Are you holding on to your integrity? Are you spreading love and light in the areas where you're at now, even if that's not where you quite want to end up, not quite where you want to be? How are you handling this weight? Are you still acting like that same old homeboy from around the way? Well, then that's who you're going to be tomorrow. And that thing that you're waiting for is getting further and further and further away until you embody the energy of someone who deserves that, who has that, who is that, who owns that. What you're waiting for is worth the wait. You're waiting for life to catch you. It's worth the wait. But in the meanwhile, all this time counts. All this time matters. All of the effort and energy that you are putting into every moment accumulates to the outcome of the manifestation that you are desiring to achieve. So, what are you doing? Are you being a good person anyways? Even if you're dissatisfied with this waiting experience that you have, even if things aren't quite where you want them to be, you're waiting to be happy. Be happy now in the ways that you can be. Brighten your day now by brightening the days and the moods of others, by being loving and caring and kind, not begrudging this stupid weight. When you begrudge a weight, it seems to stretch forever. A watched pot never boils. So do something in the meantime to cultivate this feeling of joy, of happiness. Dive into creative projects, crafts, hobbies. Listen to music that lifts you up. Watch TV shows that lift you up. Dance, move, play with pets, play with children, play with loved ones, whatever this is. Spend time with people who matter to you while you wait for life to happen. Because life is already happening now. It's about making the most of the moment that you're sitting in. This is your energy. Now, other people's intentions or motives, peacock feathers. Now, I must tell you this. This is almost the same. Other people are being strong. They believe in you. They're handling their shit. They're holding it down because they want you to succeed while you wait, while you get things figured out, okay? While you decide who you are behind that mask that the world sees, okay? Peacock feathers is about appreciating you. They want to build you up. They want you to know how great you are, how much you have ahead of you, that you can be any damn thing you want to be. So use your inner knowing, use your inner discernment. If you're spending time with people or at places or doing things that don't make you feel like the person who is worthy of greatness, then that is not where you should be or who you should be associating with. Hang with the winners and you will be a winner. Follow their lead and that's where it will take you. Watch things that lift you up, motivational speakers. There's a lot of stuff on YouTube, man, that can really lift you up. Find clarity. If you're struggling with mental health, emotional well-being, watch some videos on YouTube about that kind of subject. Maybe even see a counselor, a therapist, a doctor. Sometimes we need medication to help get us through some hard times here in this 3D physical dimension, okay? Peacock feathers. Others in your environment should be supporting you, should be lifting you up. If they're bringing you down, you're wasting your time associating with them. If it's something that makes you feel like crap, then what the hell are you doing there? What are you associating with that for? Why are you still tied to that? As long as you're tied to things that bring you down, this weight will never, it will seem endless, man. It's about living now, knowing your worth now. And when that thing comes, it'll be about freaking time it arrived because it's worth the wait. Now, what is the situation rooted in? From the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle deck by PC Cast and Colette Baron Reed, you got 2 cards on this. What is this situation rooted in? I got chills on this right now. First card, number 18, Forbidden. Forbidden. You got forbidden. You've got false person. You've got the Temperance here. You're waiting for something. I think you're waiting to cut things out of your life that no longer serve you. You're trying to figure out how to juggle everything and bring it with you. And I feel like you can't. I feel like the lesson in this is shedding those old patterns, shedding that person that you used to be, shedding the characteristics of yourself that no longer align with the path that you are creating, the life that you desire. You deserve more. You deserve to be honest. You deserve to be among honest people who are uplifting and thriving. But if you're still hanging out with the old gang that's not like that, forbidden. Learn what's not for you and learn what's a waste of your time. The other card, number 33, Loyalty. Do you see how black and white these cards are? Just like the Temperance, just like the Wheel, you've got some black, some white, some black, some whites. You're really weeding out what is crap in your life and what is not. Loyalty. There are people on your side. Strength, loyalty, peacock feathers who want you to succeed. Hang with them, thrive with them, follow their lead, listen to their directions, as long as it doesn't go against your inner knowing. Sometimes it feels bad to change the familiar. Sometimes it feels scary to change things we've always known about ourselves, about our lives, but that doesn't mean it's a bad change. Taking a huge leap of faith in the name of what is right for you in the future, knowing that you deserve happiness every bit as much as everyone else does, speaks volumes to the world, to the universe, and to your life path. That is what you are about right now, Aquarius. Taking a big leap in the name of what is right for you and disregarding anything that's not. Anything that's not, no longer wasting any time, energy, money, resources, mental headspace on that old crap of the past, because that reintroduces it, that reinvites it into your now moment. Even if it's just a thought, thoughts become feelings. Feelings become actions. Actions become things in our lives that we now have to deal with. You're creating your future from this time that you are spending waiting for the future to happen to you. Don't entertain negative thoughts, man. Don't entertain anything that's not real and true in your heart, that doesn't lift you up. Don't entertain anything that brings you down. You can tackle any obstacle that comes in your way, that comes in front of you, as long as you do the next best right thing for you, not for others. Other people's next right thing are taking them to places like this. False person, forbidden. Other people's ideas are taking them to these places. Spirit is encouraging you to cut that shit out. How many times do you have to go through this, Aquarius? How many times do you have to go through this, worrying about the opinions of others, worrying what other people will think? Who cares? How do you feel? How do you feel at the end of the day? How do you sleep in your skin at night? What lights you up? Follow that. Now, at the bottom of the deck here, you'll get another card after this, but this is guidance from your team. 10 of Pentacles. Have the end in sight, man. You deserve the happy family home life. You deserve the financial stability. You deserve the togetherness that everyone else it deserves as well. Maybe some people don't have that. Maybe people pretend that they have that and they don't. Maybe some people don't want you to have this, but please know that those people are only people. Any naysayers are totally fallible. All right? It's not true. Spirit supports you. Do you see this? I see this on the hair. You're falling into, and then there's a whole nother geometric design. The life of your dreams. Deserve that you're worth it. Deserve that you can keep step. Deserve that you're holding on to the right people for the right reasons. And they do support you. They do love you and they want you to succeed. You can. Spirit wants you to succeed. You can. As long as you continue being the best version of you in every moment now, it will get you to this place of togetherness, of family time, of financial sustainability, the home life of your dreams. It will get you there. You will get you there by the choices that you are making right now in mid-month December. I'm going to get you one more card from the 4th and 5th Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. One more card for you, Aquarius. Whew. Let's see what they have for you. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. This helps YouTube to show it to other Aquarius people who might want to hear it. This is your card. The card is, I am immune to gossip. Woo. I told you, don't be in that headspace. Don't be entertaining any thoughts that aren't serving you. I'm immune to gossip. And I see that this person is standing in the rain with a smile on their face because they have an umbrella. They're immune to the bad weather, the bad conditions, the circumstances. They're immune to the darkness of the day around them. It's even brighter where they are. Why? Because their mindset is brighter. Their mindset is focused on the future. I am immune to predators who use gossip to hurt other people. It doesn't matter who judges me, who blames me, who disagrees with my point of view. I don't even bother to defend my point of view. You just do it. You just do it. It doesn't matter what other people think. You don't have to be fake to be accepted, because people who love you, the life of your dreams, is going to accept you exactly as you are, with no mask, with no ill intentions. You don't need to gossip, and you don't need to listen to the gossip of other people. You don't need that. You don't have to defend your point of view. You know it to be true, and you're taking steps towards the life of your dreams, which is yours. You have people in your environment that support you and want you to grow and thrive and succeed. Focus on that. Focus on the future, even if you're not quite sure where you're going to end up, where you're going to land, or what it's going to look like, because it for damn sure does not look like those same old patterns of the past. It doesn't feel like those same old things of the past. The past wants to draw you back in. Maybe you can't shed it just yet. Maybe you're dependent upon people or a job or a town or substances, coping mechanisms. When the time is right, you can shed those things. And until the time is right, you can decide not to let it affect you any longer. You're immune to all of that as long as you focus on the future and focus on taking steps in that direction, even if you're freaking waiting, man. I got to say this. Who you are while you're waiting matters. What you put out into the universe is what you're going to get back once you receive this manifestation. And it's going to be that much more beautiful for you, Aquarius. So pay attention to your feelings. Listen to your inner knowing. Follow what you know to be true and only rely on support that is healthy for you and your environment. That is your mid-month December tarot update. I thank you for tuning in with me. My name is Heidi Corona. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel so you never miss another thing from me. And I do have links in the description box if you want to connect with me on another platform or on a deeper level. Until the next one, I send you so much love and so much blessings, friends. Bye.